everyone, it's Sigga here from scrapalicious.com, and I have another mini. This one's very girly, very sparkly and green and summery, or at least I think it's summery. I used the 6x6 collection, the Sweetest Thing from My Mind's Eye, and I used basil cream cardstock and bow bunny papers to cover the chipboard and to make the pages. This is, as usual, my very sturdy chipboard, cover and back and spine, and this is measures 6x6 and about 2 inches wide. I covered the whole thing with green papers from Bow Bunny, and then added this pattern paper on the front. And I had so much fun making these flowers, these yellow ones. I saw a tutorial by Neen, which is JJ Showers on YouTube. She creates the most amazing things, and her flower tutorials are so easy to follow, and I'm just hooked on creating my own flowers now. So thank you, Neen. These are the flowers I made. I made several, and this is a an old shimmery paper from Basil, and I punched these flowers. I'll leave a link to the flower tutorial by Neen, so you can all find it if you haven't already. And I just sewed the flower, using just my finger, and then added some Tim Holtz Ranger dry glitter on top, and just let it. And these are really sturdy. These should hold together because I used hot glue. But these were so fun to make, so I most likely will be doing that for the whole summer. Well, anyway, enough about flowers. For the cover, I added this paper doily at the front, and I sprinkled it with, or misted it with, the Terra Angels Glimmer Mist in gold, so it should sparkle a bit. Don't know if the camera is catching it quite right. Then this large flower, I got that from Iron Roses, and my homemade flowers here. And these small flowers I got from Wild Orchid Crafts, and put brads in the center. And these beads, which are sprays, sorry, that I got from Wild Orchid Crafts too. Put several pearls here and there, and these butterflies were made by using a Martha Stewart punch, and then I added stickles and inked the edges, and then made them a bit more three-dimensional by curling the wings. So these here are. And for the binding, I used my favorite trim from Suhufaha, which is a shop on Etsy. I absolutely adore these, gorgeous. And then the back has another pattern paper. And this album is held together or closed with this beautiful cream chiffon ribbon. So let's open up and have a look. So right on the inside, I created this little pocket from one of the cut apart sheets from the collection, which is darling, warm-hearted, sweet, beautiful, delightful, spunky, and lovely. I'm gonna put these to its tag I made with a brad on top, and this little journaling card. And then this is the binding, and I used an EK Success Punch for the edge, and this beautiful pearl trim is also from Suhufaha. Absolutely adore this. And then I added this little banner from Jenny Bowen, and these can be used to add a date or whatever anyone wants. Then there's the first page. I kept that one quite clean and simple. I absolutely adore this beautiful pattern here, and I added these prima flower. These are prima flowers, and this is the roses from Iron Roses, and added several flatback pearls to decorate, and this little butterfly is actually a butterfly trim from Wild Orchid Craft, just cut apart to use it as a single butterfly. So that would be a great as a just a large photo mat or journaling, since it has all those lines. Then you have a large photo mat in each and every pocket, and I added this little banner here. Could be used for journaling or the date or whatever, and just clean on the back. And then I have this bit. I absolutely adore this artisan shape, and I cut this from using my Cameo, and this mat measures approximately 5 by 5 inches, so it's a great photo mat or for journaling or whatever you want. And also I inked all the edges of everything with Tim Holtz Distress ink, and this one's using Wild Honey. And you have, oops, sorry, a little cluster here, wild orchid flowers and diamond roses, root, and flatback pearls. Notes on a little banner that says one of a kind, and several banners coming underneath that flower. And then you have this vellum pocket, large pocket, and that beautiful pearl trim from so far. And then you have a large photo mat and a smaller one that has things to remember. And you can always add more photos underneath this pocket if you want, but it's very delicate, so I wouldn't add too much, but one photo, like 3 pieces, 2 of these in one photo, that would be great. And you have a large photo mat. This is a sticker from October Afternoon with the date and clear on the back. And then you have another large photo mat using that same Cameo file, and flowers, Wild Orchid Crafts, Lime Roses, and 2 banners here saying happiness and the sweetest face. And you can always tuck something underneath right here, photo here, and then you have a bit of space underneath as well. So you can have, so you can tuck about halfway through, and some flatback pearls to decorate. And then I created this little pocket using the sticker from October Afternoon, flatback pearls, and flower cluster, and a banner that says I love everything about you and more. And here you find this little booklet, and I just decorate the front using a doily, which I misted as well, so it's a wee bit sparkly. Prima flowers and a bride in the center, and a small banner pennant underneath. This could be great for photos or journaling, and it tucks right underneath here. And then of course you have a large photo mat. This one is a sticker from collection that says you are my sunshine. Now we continue, and here you have a page with a glassine bag, and have this little journaling card at the front, which you can journal for the date or whatever. Another flower cluster, and more of those butterflies that are cut from the trim. And this one has this little tag, and I stamped a Some Odd Girl image, Fairy in Flight, this one's called, and I heat embossed it, and it's a bit sparkly as well. I hope the camera captures it. This is great for photos or journaling. And of course you can add a bit more to these bags as well if you have more photos or memorabilia. And then you have this page, which is a vellum pocket as well, and a pearl trim. And here you have a journaling card, things to remember, and another little booklet, which has got the doily, a banner, and a place to store your photos or journaling. And then you have a large photo mat as well, This one has a pen and sticker. And then you have this large photo mat here as well, inked with the same ink, and you have flower cluster, a couple of banners, flat back pearls, and another one of those butterflies. And you can also tack a wee bit onto the flower. Here you have a small pocket as well. This is, we say, "You make me so very happy." This is actually like a small pocket for this little booklet. It says, "Do you know how cute you are?" And you can store photos and or journaling, and also put a photo underneath if you want. And then another large journaling and a sticker for you to add the date or anything that you want to write down. And then this page also has this large glassine bag with a flower decoration, pennants, and one more beautiful butterfly from that trim. And this tag is created like the other one with a Somewhat Girl stamp, heat embossed and misted with sparkly goldish look. And that's the same as the other one, you can always add more memorabilia into that pocket. Then you have another vellum pocket with a pearl trim, medium photo mat, and a little booklet that has the same sayings as they did on the cover. Darling, almost sweet, beautiful, delightful, spunky, and lovely. And booklet for all photos and or journaling. And then you have another large photo mat. This one has a little sticker that says "Wonderful," and there is a little space for tuck. If you want to add a large photo, you can have it go underneath that banner. And then the large page has this large photo mat and one of those homemade flowers. And you have a place to put photo underneath. It's not glued all the way to the end. And some flat pack pearls. All these are all from Prima as well. And a butterfly from that trim. And you have the same decoration on the back as you have on the front. You have the pennant and the pearl trim, the punched border. And to left this one black. Thought it'd be great as a photo mat or for journaling, since you have all these lines and this beautiful piece of decoration. So that'd be great to use for whatever the owner of this album wants to do. I had so much fun making this album. I kind of brought a bit of summer to Iceland on this rainy day. So I hope you like. Bye.